Welcome back to the channel, folks. Mr. H here, and if you like this video, crush that like button, helps me out, and it tells YouTube that you want to be notified of this stuff. So, look, Hellraiser, massive component of this channel, and a few months back I did a piece of news where Miramax had come out and basically said, yeah, we're open to doing reboots of Hellraiser, absolutely, and also Scream. Now, Miramax are the guys that own the rights to Hellraiser. Previously, it was, of course, with Weinstein, so it was with their subsidiary company. Now, because of that company dissolving, it's then reverted back to Miramax, and the Miramax president CEO did state, yeah, we're open to doing it. And now Jason Blum has come out and discussed with cinemablend on the topic of reboots, remakes, and retellings that they've actually had discussions with, we presume, Miramax about rebooting these franchises. So he stated, yes, we definitely have discussed it, we're looking. There's nothing happening with either one of those things, but we're definitely looking at it, and it's definitely something I'd be open to. So, what can we garner from this? Okay, so Hellraiser is probably not the first franchise they're going to reboot, okay? Halloween was profitable because of the fact that it's a slasher-ish movie. I mean, it is a slasher at its core, and Scream, again, slasher at its core. They're very cheap movies to make. With respect to a Hellraiser movie, they're not cheap films. So, yes, they've discussed it. Again, it would have to be with Miramax. Miramax are the people that own Hellraiser, and they are the people that own Scream. So, if they had previously said that they were open to doing remakes or reboots, then obviously Jason Blum is stating that he has discussed it with Miramax. Now, the likelihood of us getting a Hellraiser reboot is quite slim. The highest chance of any of these is going to be Scream. Scream will be profitable in terms of, you know, the amount that the film would make, the amount that the film would cost versus what it would make at the box office. It's also more marketable. A Hellraiser film is incredibly hard to market. Anyone that knows anything about Hellraiser knows that. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. A lot of people have screamed, you know, bloody murder, that we should be getting the Clive Barker remake that was supposedly in the works a long time ago. If you want to see that, it's a notoriously difficult script to get a hold of. I've covered it, I've released it here on this channel in pretty much full. It's probably not what you would have expected. So everyone screams that Clive Barker should return to the franchise. I would encourage you to go and check out those videos. I will link them in the description box or at the end of this video. So what can we garner from this? Well, we know that they're having discussions. That is pretty much it. The highest chance, like I said, is going to be Scream, and that's the roundup. It's unlikely we'll see a Hellraiser reboot for a really long time. They cost a lot of money to make, or they cost a lot of money to make when they look good. The costumes and the makeup effects work alone is very much more expensive than a Scream movie would be, and they're not as marketable. So Scream over Hellraiser, unfortunately, is probably the way that we'll go. But this is good. This is good to hear. It seems to me that we're having a resurgence in horror, and I'm really thankful for that. It's just a shame that we're not having a resurgence in horror and seeing new ideas. You know, I'm all for rebooting older ideas and, you know, doing good versions of them, or just continuing them, giving them a new lease of life. But I'd like to see some fresh ideas. So anyway, there you go. That's the news. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. As always, if you are new here, hit subscribe. Check out those videos that I mentioned. And if you like this video, crush that like button. As always, I've been Mr. H. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.